But next, I want to talk about Avowed. Avowed. What do I feel about this? Now, just to go through my quick history of me playing like the Elder Scrolls type games. My favorite one is Oblivion. Oblivion was the like second one I played. I played Morrowind as a kid. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I got off the boat and just went straight and went left and just went places. I didn't know what I was doing. I kept dying. I rage quit as a kid. I played on Xbox too, where if you go through a door, it has to reload the entire world every single freaking time. So that's fun. But yeah, my favorite one is Oblivion. Skyrim, I did not love as much as other people. In fact, I think I disliked it. I played it on PS3, so it's probably my issue. The PS3 version was the worst version of Skyrim, and I played that version. Yippee! I have a strange problem with playing the worst version of games. I played Cyberpunk on PlayStation as well, so that was also a mistake. But anyway, I have a hit or miss love for the Elder Scrolls series. I like them and love them, and my problem with them is they usually feel lifeless at a certain point and flat. And what I mean by that is, like, after you get to like your thieves skills, your, big main quests, everything else kind of feels dull in comparison. You might get your one-off like hangover type quest or something like that, but all in all, the world just feels flat. And maybe that's because back then, technology. But since The Witcher 3 came out, all that changed. So I would love to see a post-Witcher era, post-Cyberpunk era, RPG shit, post Baldur's Gate 3, because that's probably the new standard. I don't expect this game to, be on that level just yet, because this is obviously in development. Well, but Baldur's Gate was in development. But I want to see what an RPG would look like post Baldur's Gate 3 and how many steps it would take to get there, and who's gonna do it? Who's gonna take the next step after them? Will it be them again? It might be. But back to Avowed. This is Obsidian. I trust Obsidian. I like the Outer Worlds. I like their Fallout New Vegas. Grounded. No, no, not for me. But I do like Obsidian, so don't get me wrong when I say this. Is it just me, or does it feel like something's off about everything in this game? every little thing that I see is like, that looks cool, but what is with that? Like, for example, the graphics. It looks good, but everything looks off sometimes, like color wise and like environment. They said they wanted to go for this weird aesthetic, and I guess they nailed it, because everything is like, I'm like not vibing with it. So I guess that's what what they wanted. I guess it's still colorful. It still looks good. I won't say it looks gorgeous or beautiful. It looks good graphically, but I don't know. And then the gameplay. Now, I expected it to be like an Elder Scrolls type combat, right? They have the little quick slot. We have different loadouts where you can, swap the sword and shield, wand and shield, wand and sword, etc. Double wand, double guns, cool stuff like that. All that's cool. But the animations look janky. It looks very janky, like your animation, not the magic spells you're doing. Just your arm movements look a little bit janky. But that's Obsidian, so I expect the jank to come with the good. So I've been going through my head all this time. Like, Obsidian makes great games. They make great story games as well. They make great RPGs. So I know I'm gonna get that. But I want Obsidian to take the next step with everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, Obsidian nails RPG elements, story, immersiveness, world design. Their gameplay is always just average to maybe above average. You know what I'm saying? I want to see, a little more perfection from them. I don't know. It's something that always just like, that's always janky with one of their games. But this is still early. It's coming out this year. I believe it's coming out in the fall. It's still early, but I just want to talk about that. Am I interested in it? It's the real question. Will I want to play it? I don't know. I have a very strong love and hate relationship with these type of games, man. It looks fun. I like the idea of double-handing wands and going pew 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 with magic wands. You don't see that all the time when niggas with 2 wands just shooting, magic spells. I don't know. The box art looks crazy good though, with the skeleton and all the different world environments with like the tree. The box art is one of the most beautifully designed box arts ever. I love it. So they nailed that. It's nothing generic like every other game nowadays. It's beautifully well done. So I'll give them kudos for that. Like, wow. But am I interested to dive into this? I would say I'm hesitant, but if it's on Game Pass, it'll be on Game Pass, so it'll be there if I want to try it. So, you know what? I can't say I don't want to play it, so I'll give it a go. But I hope the combat doesn't feel as janky as it looked. You know what I'm saying? Because when you watch a video, it looks jankier sometimes than it actually is. And when you play it, you go, wow, that's kind of cool. Like, for example, I think the Suicide Squad gameplay can look janky from time to time, but I think it'll be fun. Of course, everybody upset about the HUD and all the splash effects on the screen, which I get is very jarring, too much. But it looks fun to play. That's what I get from this. Like, the gameplay looked a little bit, I don't know, but I bet you it's still fun to play. So I've never played a City game and been like, oh, the gameplay sucks. The gameplay sucks. No, it looks cool. It's cool.